We all think we know why Ronda Rousey would come back to WWE, but what if the real story is way more interesting than just one more match? We're not just talking about a simple comeback. We're talking about a massive power shift behind the scenes, a creative direction that finally clicks with her, and a personal reason for returning that could change how you see the baddest woman on the planet forever. For months now, the rumors have been getting louder and the social media posts more intense. The speculation is through the roof. But the real story isn't just if Ronda Rousey will return. It's about why a return suddenly feels like a very real possibility. What if I told you that all signs point to one man being the key to it all? Triple H? Stick around, because we're about to break down what's really going on. The quiet talk of a Ronda Rousey comeback kicked into high gear, not because of a WWE press release, but because of Rousey herself. She gave birth to her second daughter in January 2025, and in the months since, something has definitely shifted. Unlike after her first pregnancy, Ronda has been incredibly open about her training. Her social media is full of videos showing her in the gym, looking dangerously close to peak fighting form. She's not just getting back in shape, she's building muscle with a purpose, saying she wants to strengthen her body to live with less pain after a long career. And this isn't just some casual workout. It's been confirmed she's been training with her former UFC rival, Cat Zingano, a move that got the entire combat sports world talking. Let's be honest, that's not what someone does when they're settling into a quiet life on the farm. That's how an elite athlete prepares for another run. Other WWE superstars are noticing too. Bianca Belair recently said that in wrestling, you never say never, and that a star with Rousey's power could easily show up when you least expect it, maybe even in the Royal Rumble. She pointed out how much star power Ronda brought before, and it seems WWE management agrees. Insider reports have consistently stated that WWE and its parent company, TKO, are very interested in getting her back. The door has always been open, but this is the first time it feels like both sides are finally ready to walk through it. So what makes this time different? The answer might just be the absence of one person, Vince McMahon. Rousey has been incredibly blunt about how frustrated she was with the old WWE regime. In several interviews, she's described trying to get creative approved under Vince as a constant fight, feeling like she had to work against him just to have a good match. She's talked about the needless anxiety of showing up to an arena with no plan set in stone, having to argue over scripts right up to the last minute. She has expressed a strong sentiment that the company is better off without him, a feeling that perfectly sums up her view of the old way of doing things. She specifically pointed to McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, and John Laurinaitis as the sources of that frustration. Now, think about the WWE under Paul Triple H Levesque. Since Triple H took over creative in 2022, the backstage vibe has reportedly changed completely. Talent like Liv Morgan and Bayley have praised the new environment, calling it more collaborative and creative. They describe a workplace where they actually feel heard, a huge change from the chaos Rousey described. Rousey herself seems to agree, having said she enjoys working with Triple H. She's also praised reports that under the new leadership, women are getting more time and better representation on shows, something she has always fought for. This isn't just a small change, it's a complete shift in the company's philosophy to one that actually aligns with what Rousey wants. The "shut show," as she once called it, appears to be over. In its place is a system run by someone she respects, making a return not just a possibility, but an attractive one. While a better boss is a huge deal, her motivation seems to run even deeper. For Rousey, this looks like it's about her legacy. During her last run, she was very critical of the WWE women's division, calling the tag team scene at the time dismally shallow. She believes WWE has the most talented women's roster in the world, and wasn't using them right. A return now, under a boss she trusts, would give her the chance to be the change she's been demanding. On top of that, Rousey has made it clear that while her MMA days are done because of concussion risks from her judo career, She feels professional wrestling is a different story. She believes she can perform in a WWE ring without the same level of danger, basically leaving the door wide open for a return. This wouldn't just be about cashing another check. It would be about finishing her story in sports entertainment the way she wants to. And let's not forget, coming back as a top-tier athlete after having a second child is a powerful statement. It's proof of her incredible drive and sends a message that motherhood doesn't end a woman's career. For a division that always needs top-level stars, having the baddest woman on the planet return with this kind of motivation would be a massive boost. She wouldn't just be coming back for a title. She'd be coming back to elevate an entire division she feels still has more to prove. All the pieces are falling into place for what could be one of the biggest returns in modern WWE history. The reasons make sense, the motivation is there, and the timing has never been better. If you want to stay on top of all the latest WWE rumors and get the real story behind the headlines, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. So if Ronda Rousey does return, what would it actually look like? In a word, explosive. The women's division is stacked with talent. Imagine the possibilities. A renewed feud with Becky Lynch is the story that writes itself. The one-on-one WrestleMania match that never happened. A hard-hitting, technical showdown with a powerhouse like Rhea Ripley is a dream match fans have been wanting for years. What about a clash with a dominant champion like Tiffany Stratton or the high-flying Naomi? A program with either of them would instantly feel like a main event. Then you have Bianca Belair, who has already said she'd welcome Rousey back. The sheer athleticism in a match between those two would be incredible. But Rousey's return wouldn't just be about her. Her presence forces everyone else to level up. Her star power brings mainstream attention, which helps every single woman on the roster. Her intensity, now backed by a creative team she trusts, could be exactly what's needed to push the women's division into a true golden era. She wouldn't just be another member of the roster. She would become the new, terrifyingly high standard. Ronda isn't the only major star with a storm of speculation around them. Right now, the wrestling world is buzzing with rumors about the final chapter for John Cena. According to insider reports from sources like Dave Meltzer and WrestleVotes, WWE is considering a huge final match between John Cena and his greatest rival Brock Lesnar. The chatter suggests this match could happen at a major event in the fall, maybe even at an overseas show like Crown Jewel. This wouldn't be just a random nostalgia trip. It would reportedly be tied to Cena's farewell tour, which is rumored to be wrapping up around December 2025. There's even talk of a behind-the-scenes tug-of-war, with some rumors claiming NBC wants Cena's final match to be on a special Saturday night's main event, a final program against Lesnar, the man who famously destroyed him at SummerSlam years ago, would be the perfect way to bring Cena's full-time career full circle. It's a blockbuster feud. But for now, it's important to remember that this is all still just rumor and speculation. So, when you connect the dots, the picture becomes incredibly compelling. While there's no official confirmation yet, Ronda Rousey's return to WWE is no longer just a fantasy. It's a logical scenario backed by some powerful evidence. With a creative head she trusts in Triple H, a deep personal motivation to cement her legacy, and a physical readiness she's showing off to the world, the signs are pointing toward the return of the Rowdy One. Her big issues with WWE were never about the wrestling or the fans. They were about a backstage process she couldn't stand. With that process gone, the biggest roadblock for her comeback has been cleared. Her return would be a legitimate game changer, injecting a huge dose of star power and intensity into an already incredible women's division. The potential matchups are the stuff of legends, and her impact would be felt from top to bottom. Is the Triple H era the key to bringing Ronda back? And who should she face first? Let me know your dream matches in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Is the Triple H era the key to bringing Ronda back? And who should she face first? Let me know your dream matches in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. But what do you think? Is the Triple H era the key to bringing Ronda back? And who should she face first? Let me know your dream matches in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.